track? Man, making a click track to me is so easy. It's so simple. Okay. Alright. Do I find it in the book? A book? Really? That's not even a book where you can find music. It's not even a music book. It's not. So anyhow, you want to know how to make a click track? Let's do this. What's up? Back with another video. I have been asked this question multiple times. How do you make a click track? For me personally, I have made a lot of click tracks. Sometimes I will listen to a song and continue to listen to it just to get every little sound effect for that click track that they made or used for a certain song. But me personally, whenever I make songs for original artists or other people, I've always just made my own. And sometimes, people always asking me like, what patches did you use? What did you use? Sounds, all these other things. Sometimes I use my keyboard patches on there, or I will use whatever I have on Ableton. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Here, guys, I already have the song laid. I have the format, I have the chord progression, I have all the instruments that I was able to record in here. So before I start, I want to let you guys know that we are going to make a basic track. In this video, I want to show you guys how to just make a simple track, not something too thick with a lot of different sounds, but just something to start you off if you're a beginner trying to make tracks and you like, hey, I want to make a click track. What do I do? You're here to watch this video. So at the bottom, I want to let you guys know I have my snap, I have some shakers. That's some good stuff to start off with whenever you're making your click track. And up top, it is very important to know your time signature of the song that you're making a track to, along with the BPM. And in this case, I have my song in 6/8 time signature and 76 for my BPM. So for this song in particular, I'm going to play the beginning of before I get ahead of myself. And I'm just going to let you guys hear just how it sounds so that you can get a feel of it. So that's how the song sounds. It has that rock feel to it as far as the tempo you can do it as well. Because 6/8 always has that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And whenever you're doing a click track, make sure you have your accents on where they're needed to be. So in this case, whenever you're making a click track to 6/8, make sure you have your accent either on the 1 or the 4. Either one is fine because it's always a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And be mindful whenever you make a click track, be mindful of the drummers and be mindful of the song in general. You don't want to make a click track too thick where it's taking over the song and then the song has no space to it, or you basically taking away the color of the song. And you don't want to just overfill it with a bunch of things. Just think of a box for an example. You don't want to put too many things in the box. So if you put too many things in the box, you're going to bust it whenever you pick up. It's going to break and all these different things. But you just want to add just enough so when you pick it up, it's not too heavy, not too light, but it's just right. So that's what you want to do with a click track, is make something that is just right and fitting to the song. So in this case, I want to let you guys know all the way over here to the right, I have where it says drum rack. Over here, once again, I let you guys hear it earlier. I have my snap and my shakers. Just my beginner starting things of whenever you're making a click track for a beginner, as just starting off. And this is what I did, just starting off making the track. So once again, whenever we listen to this song, you can tell that that ride has that swing to it. It's a swing to it. You can feel, you can rock your body to the song. So in this case, you always going down on that 4. You can feel yourself doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I'm gonna go ahead and add a snap. One of my butter. Wait, it's a snap buttermilk. Snap buttermilk. These names nowadays. Sheesh. Well, anyhow, so the snap buttermilk, I'm going to have that on the 4 because that's why I hear that downbeat at. So when I play the song, it's going to be right there. Watch this. As you can tell, when just by hearing just that little bit, you can tell that that snap is right there landing the same exact spot and time as the snare. And that's great. Whenever you're making a click track, that is absolutely awesome. If you're making one beforehand or after the song, it's great. As long as that snare is hit, is right where it needs to be. So whenever you're adding your shakers, you can start off with putting one of them on the 1. So in this case, I'm going to have one on the 1. You know, it doesn't have to always be like this, but when I started off, especially making one at 6/8, you'll always hear a shaker or something light, depending on the rhythm of the song, starting off on the 1. So in this case, this is how it sounds. So as you can tell, rather than me having 2 snaps, which would most definitely take away the song, it would not sound right at all. For an example, you know, we don't want that. What we want is to have the shaker right there. And whenever you have your accents on the 1 and the 4, those in between notes can be your shakers or any kind of bells or bongos. You know, you can be creative whenever you're making a click track. You do not have to just be very simple, but you want to be creative. So for an example, I'm going to have one, I'm going to put one here. And I love to have one before the accent, the downbeat. So it'll sound like this. So if you can have something like that as a starter, you know, that's great because it keeps that 1, 2, 3 to dun, 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 dun. So it's a 1 E and 2 E and 3. So you want to up. So it's dun 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 dun. So keep going. I'm going to add some other things. Let's just see. Okay, I hear something right here. Okay. So as you can already tell, if I play the click track by itself, you can feel that swing. You can already feel that. Even if you have the song already in your head, you can still feel this. But it's missing something. So this right here by itself, after that downbeat, it's just space. So, you know, when click tracks are made like that, sometimes somebody will get off time, depending on how good the musicians are. But in this case, to avoid anyone getting off timing, what we want to do is make sure we have something leading after that. So where it's like a lead into, you know, like when you run and jump, you want to have something where you have time to run and then jump. So that's what we want to do, is build that run and jump. So in this case, we jumping back to the 1. You can feel that swing. So if we play this with the song, so I hope you guys were able to understand exactly what I've done here, especially with building this track. You know, it was actually, this is most definitely usable. If I was to do this song live or anything, we can most definitely use this. Be sure to listen to the click track and just to hear how it sounds in the song. Alright guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this video, especially making it. I really love the fact that I was able to share my knowledge with you guys. I hope you was able to grasp hold of all these things and I hope you are able to apply it in your own music and even for your own church services. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please share, show others, please support, because I want to support you guys and help you guys in whatever you need. Please, if you want to ask questions, comment in the video, and or email me at ordmusic156@gmail.com.